Hey everybody, Julie the Whippy Chick here, and today I'm going to talk about something completely different from crochet and yarn. Today I'm going to talk about video production. Yeah, so I've had a lot of people ask me recently how I edit my videos. I will say that my editing's a little bit silly, a little bit goofy, and that is not for everybody. In fact, I think it's safe to say it's not for most people. But there are some very simple techniques that you can use to make your videos just a little bit more polished, just by using something very simple called transitions. I'm going to show you the difference between a very short, just a few seconds long video that uses transitions and one that doesn't. And then I'm going to show you how to make those transitions. Okay, so in the first video without transitions, you can kind of see how between clips there's a real herky-jerky jump. Like it jumped from the car to the river, and then from the river to the picture, and then from the picture to the closing scene. Now with the transitions, it's a lot smoother, how it goes from one clip to another. Okay, so now that you see the difference that just adding transitions can make, we're going to hop on into the Kinemaster app and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so when we open up Kinemaster, the first thing we might notice for transitions is these plus signs in between each clip. Now that is where the transitions are, and if you click on those plus signs, it opens up the transitions window. With the free version, you don't get all of these, but you do get, in my opinion, the most important ones, which are the classic transitions. I'm going to choose the zoom out for this first transition, and this dial here at the bottom regulates how fast or slow that zoom happens. So you can play with that. If you send it down to the left, it goes a little slower, to the right it goes faster. So that's what determines the speed. And I think that looks pretty good. So we're going to leave it there. And we're going to go to this next one. And we're going to create a different transition. Now you could certainly use the same transition through your entire project. I'm just going to choose a different one so that you can see different options. So I'm going to go back to that classic transition. And this time I'm going to choose the crossfade. And again, you can play with the dial to see how fast or slow you want that fade to happen. You would just move this dial to the left or the right to determine that. And just to let you know, everything that I'm using in here is from the free version. I want to show you what you would be able to get for free. Okay, so here's another spot for a transition. We're going from the river scene to the photograph. And I'm going to go back down to my classic transitions. And let's see, what's the third one called? It's called Fade Through Color. Now you could change the color. See that black dot next to Fade Color? If I clicked on that, I could change the color, but I'm going to keep it at black. And there you see it changes to black and then it comes back up to the photo. So that's how that transition works. And we're going to do one more here. And a lot of times when I am ending a video, I like to end with the fade out. Or I'm sorry, the zoom out, not the fade out. So I'm going to put the zoom out, and I'm going to play around with the speed a little bit. I can make it faster. And that seems a little too fast. Let's make it a little slower. If I move it this way, it gets slower. And you can play with this as much as you want. All right, so let's take a look at it now. You can see how much smoother everything moves. Everything just kind of glides between one clip and the next clip. And yeah, such a little thing makes such a big difference. I do want to add that I do a lot of editing right from my phone, and it's not a fancy phone. It's an iPhone 6. So it's not like super fancy or anything like that, but I do all of my filming from my phone, and I do a lot of editing from my phone. I do also, though, have the Kinemaster app on my Chromebook. So I can do editing on the Chromebook as well, and it's a little less fiddly because obviously the screen is a lot bigger and I have a mouse to control. So yeah, that's another option too. Okay, so I hope you really enjoyed that. I hope you got something out of it. There's a lot of editing software out there. The only reason I'm showing you Kinemaster is because that's just what I use. I did used to use iMovie, but I found that when I used it just on my phone, I didn't get the options that I wanted. So that's why I switched over to Kinemaster. But there are tons and tons and tons of other editing software out there that you can use. And it's really easy and it's a lot of fun. So give that a try. Also, if you like this video and you like this type of content, please be sure to click like and subscribe and give me a comment to let me know, because this is not the type of video this is not the type of video I typically make. I usually do stuff with yarn and crochet. But yeah, so if you'd like to see more of these types of videos and you find them helpful, please let me know in the comments below so that I can keep making them for you. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye.